Good morning. My name is Matias Bottarini, and I'm a student from DSTI Data Science Tech Institute. And this is my application to become a captain of AWS Cloud Club. That is not yet formed in my university, so it will be the first one. So I'm going to present a brief introduction to AWS EC2 service. What is EC2? It stands for Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud and provides resizable virtual servers in the cloud. As I see it, if I think about it, it would be like my personal computer that has an operative system. It also has some hardware like a hard drive, some memory like the CPU, and some network adapters also in order to be connected to the world. So all these things, it can be defined in the EC2 service in order to basically define a virtual machine. So in the end, EC2 is a virtual machine that is going to be hosted in Amazon in a data center that is the closest to your region, and is going to take resources from the data center in order to define this virtual machine. Some use cases could be any application like web hosting or your enterprise application, or for machine learning. So in order to define EC2, we need to define the operative system, the instance type and size, the storage, which is optional, but we can add up more storage to our virtual machine, and the network configuration in order to connect it to other services. So the options for the operative systems are some Linux-based operative systems like Red Hat, Ubuntu, Debian, Amazon Linux, or SUSE, and also we can use Windows. On the other hand, we can use as well, in order to manage reproducibility, is to use the AMIs. AMIs stands for Amazon Machine Image, and this image is going to be a template of our virtual machine with all the configurations we want, with the operative system, etc., etc., the storage, everything that we want, in order to facilitate scalability and reproducibility. In this image, we can see that from an AMI, we can produce several instances and start multiplying our applications many times. So in order to decide the types, we have a long list, but this could be a summary of them. We have some general purpose memory. We have also compute optimized, memory optimized, or accelerated optimized instance types, and we're going to choose depending of the task or of our application. For instance, if we want something like standard, we're going to use a general purpose, or if we want to define it in a workload that process a lot of data, for instance, a high demanded database, we're going to use a memory optimized instance. After defining the type, we're going to define the size, which goes from nano, tiny, to X large. And as we can see, as we increase more the size from small to medium, medium to large in the table, the price starts to more generally double. So it's kind of a ballpark figure, or a rule, in order to know that if we increase the size, we're going to have more CPUs or more RAM, but it's going to be like the double of price. As an example, we can see here of a T2 Nano that consumes like less than $5 per month for only one CPU. So it's going to be for a little application that does not consume many resources. Or for instance, C would be a compute optimized type with a size of X large that is going to consume around $1,000 per month, and we will have like 36 CPUs. So it's good. So for this, it could be seen for an application that consumes a lot of resources, or needs many resources to function. To finish, I wanted to show that EC2 is at the core of all the serverless solutions in AWS. In this schema, we can see that the EC2 instance is inside an autoscaling group in orange, and then connected through a load balancer to the internet. So for instance, if our application is an e-commerce web application in Black Friday, for instance, is going to have a burst of users coming up and buying products in our web application. And in order to, if we have only one instance, that could be overflowed, or the memory would collapse. So the auto scaling group will start through the AMIs to produce new instances in order to have availability, and then the application load balancer will distribute the traffic through all these instances, and they will share the same database in order to register all the purchases. And then after Black Friday passes, for instance, we will see that that finally the auto scaling group is going to kill or terminate the EC2 instance in order to go back to normal. So as a summary, EC2 could be seen as a virtual machine or virtual servers in the cloud. It eases on-demand scalability through AMIs, as we have seen. It offers some flexible pricing because we can adapt to depending on the resources of our application. It integrates with AWS services, as we have seen in the last example, and is at the core of all the serverless solutions in AWS. Thank you very much and have a good day.